Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name's Ailey. Today's video is not going to be beauty related, it is going to be YouTube related. So I recently passed the 1,000 subscriber mark and the 4,000 hours watch mark, and it was actually kind of funny because I kind of did it around about the same time. So it worked out really well, and I know a lot of people that have got a load of subscribers and no watch time, and then vice versa, they've got all of the watch time and like 400 or 500 subscribers, and people constantly in Facebook groups are saying, how do I get more watch time, how do I get more subscribers? So I guess I just kind of wanted to share with you guys a little bit of the things that I did to manage to grow my channel, and I am actually seeing consistent growth now. No, it's not boomed, no, it's not gone crazy or anything like that, but it is now consistently growing rather than me getting like one subscriber every couple of days and getting very minimal watch time. So I am actually seeing the AdSense ticking up now, and it helps a lot. So it is good to get monetized, and it is good to obviously strive to get your 1,000 and 4,000, but I have seen that lots of people have no idea. They just keep asking for subscribers and asking for people to tell them exactly what to do it, but it is more difficult than that. So these are my tips anyway. My first and probably the biggest tip will be post more videos. Like I said, I posted maybe 1 or 2 a week, and I noticed a significant difference, even just having more videos, but I noticed a significant difference when I upped to 3 a week. This coming few weeks, or a couple of weeks anyway, I will be posting more than 3 a week, so I might update the description box just to tell you guys if that has made a difference as well. It's just because I have a lot of content to get out before Christmas and New Year, and I don't have the number of days to do it. I'm doing a 12 looks of Christmas series, and they're not all going to fit in, so I am going to be posting extra days this couple of weeks. So it is more about getting more of your content out there. You're getting more practice in because you're making more videos. You're getting more videos out there, so there's more chance of you being found. Like, the more there are, the easier it's going to be to find. And it's going to give your viewers more content to watch as well, because when somebody finds you and you have like 3 videos, they may watch the 3 videos and maybe like, well, I've watched all their videos, so that's it. You know, whereas if you've got a bank of like 100 videos, then you have more content for them to get to know you, for you to pull them in, for them to kind of connect with you and decide, actually, I really like this person, I want to subscribe to them. The next tip I have is eye-catching thumbnails. This is something I'm still majorly working on. It's really difficult, but people always say make them bright, make them pleasing to the eyes and things like that. No, make them clickbaity. Not clickbaity in the fact that you basically say, I almost died, and your video's got nothing to do with that. Make it relevant to your video, but make it so that somebody wants to click on it. I know that sounds so simple, but if somebody looks at a thumbnail and goes, what's that? They're more likely to want to click on it than if they just look at it and go, oh wow, that's a pretty look. This is something that I am testing out just now, and I am trying to implement, but it is quite difficult. Especially if you're doing a palette review or something like that, you don't want to make it out like you didn't like it when you did like it, sort of thing. But if you just put up what exactly it is in the video, somebody's going to see it. It may not draw them in. Whereas if you see somebody, I don't know, if you see somebody trying to apply foundation with a pineapple, you're going to be like, well, how the hell did they do that? And you're going to click on the video, whether it's absolute bull or not. But that brings me on to the second one, is if you're going to clickbait something, you have to make it about what it's about. So you have to not just have it be something completely different and you be really boring, and then them 3 minutes into the video decide, nah, and then click off, because them clicking on and clicking off really fast is worse than them not clicking in the first place, because that is where YouTube just doesn't push your videos, because they think, oh, that video isn't about what people think it's about, because they do encourage clickbaiting, but only to a certain extent. And you need to improve your watch time, and that's your 4,000 hours at the end of the day. So you're kind of going against your goal. So make it as clickbaity as possible, but still about what your video is actually about. So almost like tell them what you did, but don't tell them how it turned out, sort of thing. Tip number 3 is, if you can, go with trending topics. Like gamers. Gamers might decide a brand new game's come out and it's going to be trending. A lot of people are going to be playing it. But there is a double-edged sword in this one. Because it's a trending topic, there's going to be lots of people making videos on it. So this is where you need to do it your own way. So you don't want to make your video exactly the same as the other 150 people that are making videos on it. You want to make it slightly different, and you want to make it something that somebody's going to want to see. So if you go into something that's trending, see the videos that catch your eye. See why they're catching your eye. Are they catching your eye because they've made it funny? Are they catching your eye because it's something that, you know, helps you with the game or something like that? So is it more educational with makeup? If it's a palette review, would you rather see somebody eye swatch like Shay on YouTube, that girl Shay XO, I think her handle is. She is a beauty YouTuber and she does eye swatches. Now when I found her, these eye swatches were the bee's knees. They were amazing. She does like swatches on her eyelids. So everybody swatches an eyeshadow palette. She did it different. She does it on her eyelids. So that's her made it her own. So when she takes the Thirsty palette or the blood sugar palette and does it on her eyes, it's not the same as watching somebody arm swatch it, if you know what I mean. So she did it in her own way, but at the time it may have been a trending topic. So you need to take what's popular but make it your own and make it either useful to somebody or interesting. Promote your videos. Don't worry about self-promotion. If you are very, very small, like a couple of hundred subscribers or less, then you're probably like what I was like and you don't really want your friends and family to know about it, but at the end of the day, who cares? There's people pushing Avon products, unique products, all over the internet and putting themselves out there. You are really enjoying what you do. You're not trying to sell anybody anything at the end of the day. If they want to watch your video, they can watch your video. If they don't, then they don't have to. If they're going to be arseholes about it, then who cares? They're obviously not very good friends in the first place. Make a Facebook page for your YouTube channel and then you can invite people to watch it, or you can put like a little promotion on it or something like that. But try and get something that's specific for your YouTube and then you can share on that, or you can share it on your personal page. You can use Twitter and then you can use hashtags and things like that for people to find you, and Instagram. And if you're using anything, especially like makeup and things like that, tag the brands, because I don't know how many times Revolution, Too Faced, like brands like that have liked some of my tweets, and because they've liked it, that means they've seen you. And if they keep seeing you repeatedly, I don't do it enough. I really should take my own advice and if you are specifically beauty, post pictures, post your videos, post little video clips. I post across Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok and Tumblr occasionally, just because I like post my video to Tumblr from YouTube. I don't particularly use it because I don't really know how to use it, to be honest. I use Pinterest as well, but really I don't know how to use that either. I just make sure that I pin it. But this is all, like, the people that I have following me on Facebook probably aren't on my Twitter, they probably aren't on my Instagram, you know, like it's all different groups of people. Whether or not you pull them over and turn them into subscribers, or you pull them over and they watch videos, is two different things, because one will contribute to your subscribers and one will contribute to your watch hours. But if you don't get them over for a view, you're never going to have the option to have them subscribe. So the other thing as well would be, I actually started using TikTok in August. I actually was sponsored to go over and create a account with them and start posting content, because it was when they were doing the swap from Musical.ly to TikTok and they wanted to get more diverse creators in on the action. And I actually noticed that it was a lot easier. They make it a lot easier to get found over there. You can be seen. It doesn't always translate into followers, but they make it so much easier. Your videos can go viral so much easier. So my handle over there is Aylierose. It'll have come up on the screen already, but I'll show you a little bit of what it looks like. This is kind of like my homepage just now. My first video has almost 1 million views on it, and it kind of has like moving thumbnails, and that's kind of like what it looks like there. So it just gives you an idea. And if I go right up to the top, see, these videos don't have a massive amount of views yet, but every so often one will just go kind of crazy viral and you'll get thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of views. So that's the top there. It just gives you sort of like a little dashboard. and it's currently sitting at 13,200 subscribers, or fans they call it, and 156,000 hearts. That's insane. I mean, I've been on there since August and there's 13,000 people on there. It's crazy, and a lot of them have come over to my YouTube, and I have noticed since I started TikTok that that's how I've been consistently growing, or that since then I've been consistently growing. So whether or not I can put it onto that, I don't know. You can always direct people from your TikTok over to your YouTube, but if you haven't tried it and you like the sort of feature where you can make short videos on Instagram, why not give it a go? That is one of the easiest ways to get yourself new views and new subscribers, is trying to reach people elsewhere. The next tip I have is improve your quality. So whether that be upgrade your camera, I'm not saying go out and buy an expensive camera. I got mine for my birthday, which was really lucky, but before that I borrowed one. But with the quality of phones, the cameras and phones and things like that, like, there really is no excuse to have a bad quality video, because the quality of the cameras is very, very good anyway. If you're struggling with camera quality, lighting will be your best friend. Right now I have a box light over here, which is a softbox, box light over here, which is another softbox, and I have a ring light with a diffuser over the top of it right in front of me. So your lighting will be your best friend, but you could use natural lighting, which is beautiful, I have to say. It is just, it's the most flattering lighting you're going to get. Not direct sunlight or anything like that, but just a big natural window. I used to use it, but it's just so temperamental here in Scotland. Like, it can be daylight one minute and dark the next because of clouds and things like that. But a big open window, even with like netted curtains on it or something like that, you know, like a diffuser, that will be your best friend, and you will be amazed at how much better it makes the quality of your videos. It'll take away some of the graininess and things like that. It'll make your colours appear more vibrant, it'll make them feel more true. There are 1,000,001 videos on YouTube that'll help you. Look for tutorials, you know, whatever it is that you want to do, whether it's camera settings, whether it's the best lighting setup, anything like that. Pretty much everybody's done a YouTube video on it, so you can always do that. So that brings me on to the next one, which is make sure your audio is up to scratch, because if your audio is horrible to listen to, it's actually easier to watch something that's bad quality than to listen to something that's bad quality. It is something to consider. If you don't have the best audio quality, try and improve that, because sometimes it can make or break your video. The next tip I have is engage with people. If people do leave you comments, whether they're negative or whether they're positive, engage with them, because apparently in the first 2 hours of when you upload, whoever comments, if you reply to them, it shows that you engage with your followers, that you have a dialogue, and YouTube likes that. I can't remember where I heard that, but I definitely heard it. And obviously it means that if people comment on your video within the first 2 hours, it's gonna rank better as well. Now, I don't know how many comments that takes, so you could always get your friends and family to always comment on your video, even if it's just like, great look, or go you know, it doesn't have to be anything in particular. I don't think the algorithm reads what it says, but if you can get 3, 4, 5 people, even more than that, to comment on your video within the first 2 hours of upload, it will definitely help that video get boosted a little bit in the algorithm. The other thing as well is engage with other channels. I've noticed this, that when I go on a little binge, whenever I get time, I do like to go on a little binge of YouTube, and I'll watch other types of videos. I'll watch beauty videos, I'll watch kind of everything. And if you comment on other people's videos, a genuine comment, then it can actually direct people back to you. Make sure your profile picture reflects what your channel's about. Make sure that you can see by that little circle what your channel is about, because then people will click on it because they'll be like, oh, you have a channel. Whether it's the original poster of the video or other people that comment, people may comment in it with you. You might be able to say something like, I did a look similar to this a while ago, and I love how it turned out. Your one turned out so much better, or your one turned out so pretty too, or I just got this palette too, I'm so excited to try it. Do not go onto somebody's video and say sub for sub. Don't do it. Don't go on and say, I have a channel too, want to support each other. Don't ask people in the comments to subscribe to you. Don't ask people in the comments to check out your channel. You can make it known that you have a channel, but don't go begging for subscribers, because all it's going to do is alienate people. It's not going to cause people to go back to your channel and look at it. It's going to give them the wrong impression of you right out the gate. But if people are seeing you comment on other people's videos, they're going to go back to your channel. Just join Facebook groups. I'm in a couple of Facebook groups for beauty YouTubers, and I'm in a couple of Facebook groups for YouTube channels in general, the biggest of which being Small YouTubers Boost, which I think has like 70-odd thousand members now. It's crazy. Actually, it may have more than that. But it's basically for advice that we do. We basically watch each other's videos, we give each other critique, we give each other ideas, we give each other product recommendations, we talk just because we're all pretty much friends now. So if you're having an issue with a product, you can ask each other. If you're having a filming issue, we can ask each other. It's so much helpful, but it's not a sub for sub group. You don't have to be subscribed to everybody in the group. They don't have to be subscribed to you. If you like their content and you decide to subscribe to them, that's a different story, but it's not a necessity. The Small YouTubers Boost is a very good one. If you want to know what my beauty ones are, then leave me a comment, I'll reply to you and you can go and apply to be in one of them. But the YouTubers Boost one is more everybody. It's got all creators in it. You can ask massive YouTubers, I mean, like some of these people have over 100,000 subscribers, right down to people with no to 1 subscriber. It's crazy. So you can actually access people that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. You can ask them questions, you can ask for the advice, and that's where I see a lot of the how do I get the requirements to get monetization back. And you can ask them advice about lighting, you can ask them advice about filming, you can ask them advice about when to post. There's loads of things. So Facebook groups are invaluable. So those are my top tips. They are not groundbreaking, but I don't think that they're the same as what everybody else tells you. They're not identical anyway. I've got a couple of tips in there for you that you can go out and start doing right away. I really hope that these do help you. Like I say, they've helped me. If you have any tips that you would like to add on top of these, leave it in the comment section below as well so other people can read them and so I can read them as well, because like I say, I'm still growing. It's kind of slow and steady. Hopefully that means win the race. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope that it was somewhat helpful to you. And yeah, good luck with your YouTube journey. I really wish you all the success in the world. But if you enjoyed this video, I would love if you would give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, so hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! I'm Batman!